Okay. Pads. Disappointing that it's silicone done, or 3M done. I was hoping they would be adhered to their battery casing. Some additional pieces. The charger. I wonder if this is the final charger they're using or if it's we're gonna get a different one, but this one is a 5 amp charger. So if you got 2 of these, you could charge at 10 amps. Oh, look at that beautiful thing. That is actually beautiful. All right. Cool. It's a good kickstand. So the seat is quite squishy.
Oh, it does come with the seat, yeah.
Tire looks pretty nice. It's more rounded than it looked in the photos. And it's pumped up fully. Lights.
Seems very thick, the tire.
That's hard plastic. I thought it was gonna be soft, which is a little disappointing, but oh, the handle folds down. Cool.
Microphone check 1 2 1 2.
Okay.
From the slums of Shaolin, the Wu-Tang Clan strikes again. The RZA, the Jizza, old dirty bastard, respect the deck, Raekwon, Ghostface Killer, and the Method.
Okay.
Mics were good?
Mics are good. Oh, my writing is so small today.
Yeah, I can't read a single thing of that, dude.
There's no fucking way this chair is gonna last this video. There's no way.
I'm just waiting one day midway through.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh my God, this is a ticking time
Wait, I'm
bomb.
sitting down like I'm scared. It's on, right? Okay,
It's
so
on, we're
for
good.
context, one of these chairs is very broken.
It's gonna break anything.
It's like sitting this way with the legs going this way, and we switch it each video, and
it's a tick.
it's like
musical
high-risk
chairs.
Jenga, yeah.
Anyway, guys, here S20. Woo! Thank you. It arrived on time. S20 Oh yeah, it's the Eagle, right?
Soar
Yes.
into an electric future with the S20 Eagle.
Yeah, we're cheesy here at Edie's.
Man, let's go. Dude.
The thing put a huge smile on my face. Full disclosure, I've ridden it maybe 20 kilometers maybe. So it's
first impressions.
Very early first impressions. We just got the batteries yesterday. Our trip starts tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. We gotta leave. So we've been running around. Just filming this video is already, it's gonna be tight for time getting prepped for our trip. And our store has been booming with people ready for spring riding.
Booming.
So very exciting.
Business is booming.
Anyways, this is going to be my first impressions on the S20. I think everybody is going to be pleasantly surprised, or just like relieved that it's full summary before I even start.
Yeah.
It's everything you'd hope for.
Yeah.
So, at least in my first 20 kilometers. I mean,
just wait.
if it could be riddled with problems, and we don't know yet.
Some
But
long-term issues, who
it
knows?
seems just such build quality. When you look at the thing, it's beautiful. It looks way better in person. We had a couple people stop by yesterday, or in the week when we got them in. They're like, wow, it looks so much better in person.
Yeah.
It really does.
I was terrified of that like expectation view reality kind of like, wow, that render in that first edition looks so cool, and just like you've seen 1,000 times with cars. I think I actually said this in our initial video with the S20 we were talking about. I was talking about like how, you know, concept cars versus reality cars are always a letdown. I've seen like, I'm riding it myself, and you riding it from every angle, it's like, it is truly the next level from design
There are some things that I'm not a fan of. Some of the reds don't match. Apparently the new production, this is a pre-production batch, so apparently the production batch will have the colors matching.
Oh, yeah,
Fingers crossed.
Oh, quack.
Yeah, the plastic of the front bumper is kind of cheap. It feels brittle, so if you crash it, that bumper's gonna need to be replaced. I bet you that'll be a common part that we stock.
Yep.
Will it hold up in crashes? We don't know yet. This is the kickstand seems like that could get torn off in a crash.
It's a lot of parts.
But it's a good kickstand, and I really like it. So
yeah, maybe best kickstand in the game. Yeah.
yeah, I mean the Hero.
Heroes is sick.
Has such a good kickstand, but I think this beats it.
Yeah.
We should do a topple test.
Hard to be empirical about that one. Whole separate video, top test.
Anyway, let's get to the actual rideability of the S20. It's very fast.
Yeah.
Very torquey. I'm
waiting for it.
It won't fall over though because it's already on its side.
If you own a King Song, you know that sound. Yeah. Immediately, like, is it balanced right?
Yeah, usually it results in a crash after leaning against a wall. Yeah. You don't need to worry about that now that it has a kickstand.
Rideability.
Rideability, super fast. It has a bit of a tinny sound when you get that off the line, the first acceleration you hear going, and it sounds to me like a cheap sound, but the performance doesn't match how it feels. And I'm curious if our other one makes the same sound, but and I was also told that Kuji and a couple others have cut it out, but they've updated the firmware since that happened. I have the new firmware, and apparently the full 126 volts is not delivered to the motor in the first 3 meters of your accelerating. So if people are accelerating as fast as they can in that first 3 meters, then it could cut out. Apparently the firmware update really helps against that, but
why?
Because if you give 126 volts in the first 3 meters, apparently the controllers were blowing, so they have to release it afterward. And after you get past the first 3 meters, you can full speed, you'll be fine.
All right.
So kind of weird. I don't know if it'll be fixed in the future or if the controllers will be tweaked or whatever, but apparently the firmware update changes. So you guys, if you're gonna meet us on our big S20 tour coming up, starting tomorrow.
Yes. Tomorrow, February 11th,
Yeah.
Friday, February 11th.
You'll be writing the new firmware.
Yes.
So
Fear not. Fear less.
yeah, and if this gets edited today before our trip, it'd be a miracle, but I'm gonna do my darndest to get it to you because you guys have been waiting. No one's posted a proper review yet, so even though this is the first impressions. Let's see. It turns extremely well at low speeds. It's very nimble, a little top heavy, but I think it helps with the turning.
Yeah.
The tire is amazing. I love how it turns at high speeds. You can really lean into your turns. It's perfect. It's like a hybrid knobby street tire.
it's not
more on the knobby side.
Not too knobby.
But I love it. I do the same route. So there's B-roll playing right now of me riding, I'm sure. And I go over these same corners every single day, and I'm like seeing how fast I can take the corners.
Yeah.
And this thing just cut the corners so sharp, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I've been riding the Abrams too, so it's just a completely different beast.
Yep.
So that's been really good. Let's see, what am I missing? There are labels down because I wrote in such small writing today.
Still can't even read that. I'm losing it, man. I used to pride myself on my eyesight.
The handles
Old age.
are the weak point. It's probably the cons I have. The folding handle that lifts up and down and actually acts as a lift switch. When you pick it up, your
Pinch your hand.
fingers get banged onto the inside. It's happened to every one of us has picked it up.
Yep.
And kind of a design flaw in a way. But now that you know, there's our other one. Now that you know that happens, you can, when you're picking it up, you know to pull the right handle outward, so it won't happen. But the first few times, you have to kind of get used to it. The handle being not in the center of the wheel makes it a little bit awkward. Like it's
RS vibes.
not quite
not
the
as
RS.
bad.
RS is way worse still, so it has a little bit of awkwardness when you're carrying it. The handle is very short, so it's not good for us tall guys, and it's hard to lift up and down. It feels like the cheapest part of the whole wheel and is the handle. But if you're an Uber Eats person, you're constantly doing deliveries all day, it might not be your best wheel to take in and out doing deliveries. You might want something with a better trolley handle. And I know that's a big thing that a lot of our customers are Uber Eats and all the food delivery people.
I'll say it's just, upon first handling, it's one of the sturdiest.
It's
though.
very sturdy,
You know,
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
most of the other ones, I find they're breaking when they're snapping at their long extended. Like you get a longer handle on.
This one's probably a more durable handle,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's just also very basic. There's no button to it. It's just,
Pull her up.
it's kind of squeaky when you pull it up, and it's not super smooth, but it works.
That's the pre-production.
I don't care. It
vibes.
rides nice. Yeah, maybe the production one will be a little bit better. Onto the suspension. Ooh,
Baby.
oh, it's good.
The few stairs I dropped on it were like heaven.
It is by far the best suspension of all the suspension wheels. So smooth.
First one
really
to feel
good
like
travel.
a mountain bike to me. The
Yeah,
second I hit it,
I
it was
put
like,
the smaller coil suspension on my S18.
Yep.
And this is like a much bigger, robust version that has more travel. And it's just exactly similar experience, but just so much better.
Yeah.
It feels like stiff suspension, which I prefer, but it still absorbs the biggest bumps. And I purposely was riding over these sketchy potholes that I normally avoid on my Abrams or Sherman.
Yeah.
I was hitting them on purpose.
Did you do a little
and-
stump run
Oh, so good.
next to Science
I
World?
did. That'll
Yeah.
be a B-roll playing
Yes.
too. It's amazing. I went down a set of stairs, and it's just super, super smooth. You guys are gonna be so happy with it. It's it really is. I think everything that everybody was hoping for. I mean, we'll see how about Chance Hins, one of our ambassadors. He rides and destroys his wheels. He rides in gnarly trails, drops them down the cliffs. He's the guy with the tether, the controversial tether. But yeah, so he's going to be riding these things. I told him he's not allowed to drop it though. We need these two S20s we have to last the entire tour. So people need to
Take it easy.
respect it.
Take it easy, guys.
Yeah, take it easy.
Yeah, because we don't got a mechanic on the road with us. Just
No.
one pseudo rookie and one full greenhorn tech. I mean, I've got the community too, but we just don't break the wheels, guys. Please, just take it easy.
Onto the brakes. The braking, best braking I've experienced on a 100-volt wheel or higher. The bigger wheels
Damn.
typically don't have as good a braking. This thing brakes. The first time I braked, I was like, whoa, that's really good.
Big claims.
It was like instantly like, oh, that's comforting.
Yeah.
That brings me to the power pads. They aren't perfect, and you can't really adjust them very well with their little triangle
You're
boomerang
locked
guides.
in there.
So I think people might take those off so you can move them back and forth because it's great for accelerating, but when you're braking, you actually don't even.
You don't. Did you,
Too-
even
they're
still.
they're too far back.
I had a feeling.
So
yeah.
I mean, I'm squeezing, but the braking, even without putting pressure of your calves on the
You're
power
still
pads,
fine.
I'm still able to brake really well. It just when you sit down, it just knows.
Okay.
Accelerating, it's really nice. It reminds me of like some Gotway wheels that it lifts the pedals when you're accelerating, so you have more to push down on. So
Yep.
it's just easier to accelerate. I really like how they slightly lift the pedals while you're accelerating. That has been awesome. I rode it home last night in the pitch dark where there's no street lights.
Right? Bright as heck.
Really bright lights, amazing. I actually angle one higher and one lower, so you get both spectrums. You have one shooting far, one shooting close.
Okay.
The lighting is no issue for me. It was,
Check,
and riding at night, because the suspension is so good, you
Accidentally hit a bump?
You can ride 55, 60 kilometers an hour and not worry about hitting a bump.
Yeah.
I got it up to 62 behind a bus.
okay.
You'll see me following this bus in the B-roll.
Okay.
But I could have gone faster, but the bus was in the way, and so
Damn.
and I didn't. I got here. We had to
Transportation.
film this video before we open.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
yeah.
so this is I think the first time we've done a review where I've had like 20 meters on this wheel. And
Yeah, you went drop the stairs.
Yeah, I
in our
dropped the
store.
stairs and it was like, okay, cool, this thing's really sick. And felt it, played around with the handle. But normally in these, he'll have put in when we're doing quick rush first impressions, I'll have at least had a chance to take it for a quick rip and have something to say. But I'm like, and we only had time. We just got in, shot this right now, so I'm just hearing all this for the first time. It's like a live conversation.
Yeah, I really haven't
I'm
told
like,
you any
cool,
of this.
all right, cool, yeah. Oh, no way, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, quack, no way.
That brings me to one more point I don't want to forget. Is the pedals. They actually feel pretty grippy.
They're large.
They're decent. They're really big. You
In
can shift them
charge.
forward or back. I think I have it set forward is what they set it at stock. But there are these triangle rubber pieces on the sides that lock it up and lock it down. But one of ours is all warped, and so the left pedal is like always up. And you push it down, it'll stay down if you put weight on it. But if you don't, it's gonna pop back up. I'll see if I can
that's not
put some
by
B-roll.
design. Okay, I was
Yeah,
kinda
it's
confused
no.
about
That one's so one of 4 of our pedals because we have 2 S20s. It's a little wonky, but it's not really a deal breaker. I'm gonna maybe figure out how to fix it. I thought I turned it around. It's still.
It's called, give it to our technician. And
Yeah. The seat is cushy, although I haven't tried seated riding on it yet. And kickstand is awesome, I think. Keep looking. Where are you looking? There's another one over there. But yeah, I think that's a quick video. We got it all. The video that's filming while you're watching this, the B-roll is my normal commute to work. This is the route I take every day. It's a lot of fun.
Hope you can join us on one of our, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, and
comment down below.
In case you're watching this because you didn't know about our tour, tomorrow, February 11th, we are going to do a West Coast tour. We're going to be stopping in Portland, Seattle, Sacramento, San Francisco, LA
/ Santa Monica or just LA?
LA.
Just LA.
And then San Diego, Phoenix, and then Vegas. So we're very excited to meet everybody. We don't even ship these things in the US, so we actually hope it helps the US companies sell some more S20s as well.
But we're coming.
Yeah, we hope to meet them all as well. I'm looking forward to meeting the guys at Alien Rides, Rev Rides. I hope they show up. That would be great to meet all these people. Pushing this community forward.
Absolutely.
We love our, it feels like it's not competition. It's just like, we're all in this together. And
there could be 50 more of these. I think there's so much room for growth in this industry that, we want to be the best, for sure. But, oh, wow. Aw.
Anyways, I'll put the dates for the tour below. I'll put the Facebook link so you can RSVP, and we're giving away an S20. We were supposed to post a video about the Master and us talking about how there's too many wheels being released right now.
Too many wheels on the dance floor.
That got delayed, so we're gonna post that video. I'll edit it on the road once we hit the road, because I don't have time to edit it now. So that'll be posted after this. Anyway, hope to see the tour. Are we gonna give anything away this video? Just burping away.
We got a soda stream. New life update for the store here at Evie's. We got a soda stream.
Let's give away a soda stream.
Yeah.
Let's just give away a soda stream.
Name your favorite carbonated beverage as a child, and we'll give away a soda stream. Yeah.
Yeah. Or not as a child. Or
as a man child or woman child or they child.
There's sodas that, or we call them pop up here. I don't know why I'm trying to say soda. There are pops
fizzy bubbly
in the US that I didn't know about until I was touring,
like
Mr. Pibb or something like that.
Mr. Pimp?
Pibb, P-I-B-B, or I think. It's like Dr. Pepper, kind of.
Mr. Pibble.
But it's good. I mean, I'm not a pop drinker, to be honest. I drink soda water, that's it.
Yeah.
But once in a while, if I'm hungover, which I don't drink anymore, but when I was hungover.
I'll see about Vegas.
Yeah, I had to pull it up. Nothing like a good pop when you're home.
Yeah.
We're Major League Wrestling. Anyways, favorite fizzly beverage, soda,
let's go.
pop, whatever you call it.
You're getting a soda stream. It's happening.
We'll chip you a soda stream.
Yeah. Be well.
I didn't look at the camera once this whole time. I was
oh my gosh.
there. I was looking at you.
That's okay.
Sorry, guys.
Leave it to me for eye contact. I'm gonna just sit on this.
Oh, that nearly.
Wait a sec. Let them see this.
Oh yeah.
Where's the
button is underneath. Oh, that's one thing I forgot. If you're still watching, it's on the other side, front.
Again.
If you're still watching, the charge ports and the button is a little awkward.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna see you. And, let me just aim down. Look at that, there it is. But yeah, the charge port's kind of awkward to plug in underneath there, but it's not horrible. This is a weird ending to our video. Probably the weirdest ending we've done. Hey, Dave.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, mate. Oh yeah. Oh, she's a dream. She's a dream. They take the stairs.